So these girls, we've established like just how much money is spent in these host clubs. Like, how do these clients have this much money? Because like as we've established, not everyone is like old, mature, successful businesswomen.
Yeah, how do these women in their early 20s come and like spend like stupid amounts of money on
So this comes back to the discussion about the demographic of the host clubs. So most of them are in the nightlife. And nightlife in Japan pays a lot. Like substantial amounts. So they have a huge amount of disposable income for such expenditures. And that's what they decide to spend it on.
I mean, like every week it seems like ex-celebrity is caught in a soapland or a girls' bar. So, I mean, clearly no shortage of clientele. And given the frequency of these girls' bars, I mean, they're everywhere in Tokyo.
Yeah,
no doubt that they're not struggling.
No. Well, it seems like, everyone pays each other like back, right?
Yeah,
it's the same artist like spinning the $50 around, right?
No, right. It's just like, there's a lot of money, but I'm going to be paying that money back to you. Oh, it's you? Okay, now it's your turn to pay me.
I think like a cool like experiment would be like if you leave like a little mark on like a 1,000-yen note and see if it eventually comes back into your hand, right? Like that could be kind of cool.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm sure it happens.
Or we'll just rob some bank.
Yeah. Sure, but the core of the business does lie in that though. It's that the nightlife people support each other.
Right.
So do you have time to spend the money that you earn, or does it just go back into the industry?
Not for sure, bro. Because as I was mentioning, I don't do this full time. Like I never did it full time.
No, I mean, talking about like hosts in general.
Like full-time hosts. Like, do they have enough time to like spend it on themselves, or
look like
just drip?
If you're at like the top 1% percentile kind of thing, you barely have time to sleep. Honestly.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So they just get like no days off, right? I mean, to like spend it on themselves. Right?
I had a few benders with the #1 guy back in the day, and like his day would go like this. I would see him at the host club after his like hair makeup, and he would do his own makeup in the bathroom. I would call him like all the names I can while he's doing his makeup. And then once the night starts, I see him bring out all his girls until like midnight, and then from there he would take me to the subsidiary bar where we would drink for like 3-4 hours. And then we would meet up with another separate group of girls that are just like the late night crew, after like 3-4 a.m. that just want to hang out until like 10 a.m.,
Right.
And then we just go hard until that. And then this guy would not sleep and go for a lunch.
Okay.
With another, girl he's already like seeing.
Oh my God.
And he would have a lunch with her and sometimes go to Disneyland and shit without sleeping, bro.
How did this man not look like a human rat?
Bro, like,
bro,
that's what they're all skinny as shit, dude.
I do that for one night, bro, and I look like I've been hit by a car.
Yeah.
I look dreadful.
Yeah.
It's difficult stuff, man. So he goes to sleep at like 3-4 p.m. Wakes up in 2-3 hours. Same thing again. Gets your hair done, get your makeup while I'm laughing at him. Same thing over and over.
Jesus.
So, like, I guess from what it sounds like, the lifespan of a host can't be that long normally. Surely.
Depends on how you conduct yourself.
Yeah, well.
Well, if you're in that cycle.
If you're in that cycle.
Yeah, of course. Not at all. But this is where, Rolando really comes in strong because he is known to never drink.
Right.
Oh, he has the helpers with him all the time.
Yeah, and like he's the fucking definition of, to become a host, you don't have to drink.
Yeah.
All you have to have is good conversational skills, and the people who come to the club only have to come just because they want to chat with you.
Right.
And they want to gain something out of it.
Right.
So become like a life coach almost.
Why is it that they have to buy drinks to like pay the hosts? Can you not just like fucking just give them money?
Because I think it's because if you give someone money, you're way less likely to like give someone money. But if you're buying drinks, it's like feeding the atmosphere.
Well,
and you both win. You're getting the drink you want.
It's like buying rounds at a pub.
Yeah.
Right?
If I give you a tenner, I'm like, talk to me for an hour gone. I'm going to be like, fuck, I'm looking at the clock every 10 minutes. But if you finish your drink, I'm like, you want another drink gone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's because
that atmosphere.
You just wouldn't get as much money.
Is that the reason?
Spot on analysis, my friend.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay. No, because like I maybe compare this to, like going to a strip club or something and buying a dance. That is like money being exchanged, right? And that's.
I mean, I'm sure because like I think it's the same thing, right? Like I guess for a lot of girls, like getting to talk to a person is like paying for a service, right?
Yeah.
Kind of similar to like at a strip club, for example.
When you're hanging out with your friends, right?
Yeah.
If you want to keep hanging out, what do? Buy another drink.
Right.
Yeah.
Buy a round. Yeah.
Buy another drink.
Exactly.
So how much are these drinks marked up? like,
We're going into some like yikes territory.
how much are these drinks marked up,
So
bro?
everything is about like times 10 the price.
I saw Strong Zero. Like the dead ass bring out the can and charge you $30 for it.
Yeah,
in that one
dude,
place.
as I said, times 10 of the original price.
That's not times 10. That's like times 30.
And that was Chaser. That was like their water. The Strong Zero, which is like a 9% drink, they drank as like a chaser.
Oh my god.
It was like, oh, that drink was so strong. I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, it's Strong Zero.
Yeah, because the one thing I always like know about like the host thing is like the Don Biddy Tower.
Yeah,
Or the champagne towers.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like, how many of those did you have to do? Or is that
Every
just like
birthday.
okay, because
Every
I always thought like
How many birthdays you go through?
how much is for one? Because is it like one? Is it just one bottle of Dom Perignon that you had just
Depends.
pour, or is it like multiple bottles?
Multiple bottles, depending on the tower that you.
So multiple bottles of Don Perignon, which are marked up 10 times the price.
Yeah.
What was it, like $10,000?
Yeah, I mean, like how much for one at the club you worked at? When you got a champagne tower, how much would a girl have to spend? If I was a girl and I wanted to buy you a Dom Perignon champagne tower, how much would I have to spend?
So again, this kind of requires some explaining because if you're stingy as fuck and you want to build like the smallest tower, you can. But again, it's
there's different levels
like,
of the pyramid scheme.
How many glasses there
like
are?
exactly. It's all about like showcasing.
Yeah.
Right.
The more glasses of tower you have, the more glamorous it looks.
Yeah.
Right.
So even if you're building half of it with cheap alcohol and the other half with actual premium alcohol,
Yeah.
as soon as it looks big enough,
Yeah.
it does the job.
Right.
So even if it's someone who has like a, like only like 2-3 patrons who's only willing to shell out a total maximum maybe like 10K US for your birthday.
Only.
So cheap.
Only
so
10K.
only
Get
10K.
the fuck out of the club, you cheapskate. Your money isn't wanted here,
Guys,
cheapskate.
What a peasant.
We're just talking about like 40% commission of people earning like over 50K per birthday. So
Yeah.
come on,
Okay,
imagine the
okay.
glamorous fucking
what's-
towers that they build.
What's
What's the
the
most
most
expensive one? Yeah.
Yeah. What's the most expensive one you've ever received?
Or seen.
Or seen.
Or seen.
personally,
Or seen.
I wanna
What's
talk
the
about-
most you've seen someone spend on one night?
Bro, like this is, I will be proud to tell this story to the day I die, but my number one homie,
Yeah.
he, on this one day, his 30th birthday,
Yeah.
he racked over 200K US in fucking,
And that's
What did you do on your 30th?
Oh, where's my 200K,
Bro,
boys?
I
Come
know
on.
what I'm doing in 5 years.
I just hung out with the boys. They bought me a fucking drink. It cost like a fucking tenner. Could have got 200 fucking K. What's going on?
Bro, Joey's expectations are going to be through the roof.
yeah, right.
Finally, an upside to turning 30. What the fuck? I'm like,
200K. So that's 200K is 40%, right?
So you get to get like
not me,
0.1%
but
of
my
an LA
homie,
house.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And like when you're reaching that level, of course you can still have champagne towers that like surround itself.
Yeah.
Because the trick is to just make it 3-dimensional so you feel more space.
Yeah.
But you want to be more glamorous when you're a hostel. So we hired like a Rolls Royce at the entrance of the club. We have like fucking firework kind of stands at the entrance saying shit like make it look like a wedding
You literally got
ceremonial
pyrotechnics when going into the club.
Bro, like, it was so much fun though.
I bet.
Experiencing that.
sounds like the beginning of like a WWE match or something.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
Stone Cold is like,
From the Rolls Royce.
but the saddest thing is, the hostel can only go on a date and come to the venue in a Rolls Royce with only one girl, right?
So
oh my god.
fuck.
So you better pick well.
So the thing is, when you're the number one, that means you have host buddies, the ladies that are saving up for your occasion for like months.
Right.
Like
so sad hearing that.
dude, like after this day, for like the next 2-3 weeks, it's all about the conversations like, oh, I saved up for like 8 months and I still couldn't get the position. Like it's like, oh my god.
I guess that makes
This is
sense
fucking
why
good.
the host club you went to was just like everyone was depressed. Maybe it was right after a birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's
That is a
chasing
possibility.
happiness and nobody's getting it.
All the girls are like, I was 8th in line.
Finally, an enemy that can rival VTuber since.
Who earns more?
You think these rainbow super chats are like impressive? Like,
$200,000 Dom Perignon towers. Eat your heart out.
Maybe